I'll have everyone go ahead and read your directions, but wait until I say go.
I can't eat these, right?
You cannot eat these. These are just beads.
Someone said something about food.
Don't put them up your nose either.
They have a hole, you can breathe.
Focus on there. Thank you.
Alright, she said not.
There might be neon green pipe cleaners though. Look at those. Those are sweet.
Not supposed to look at.
Okay, everybody open up your baggies and take out the sheet of paper that has
The big one and the
this
small one.
directions on them.
Big one.
Yeah, the ones with a lot of words.
A lot of letters.
What?
The weird looking colors, like the almost like white, yellow, light blue.
The store did not have white beads, so anything that is the light colors are W, or the white. Okay, so take your pipe cleaners, hold them at the end and twist them together just to connect them. Just enough to kind of hold them, not like I did it, just enough to hold them together.
Oh heck.
And then look at your other piece of paper. There are a bunch of random letters. You need to order those based on your beads. You need to put the beads in the same order that you have on the piece of paper. I may have miscounted on some of them for the first strand, for this side. So say this is your first side that you're putting all the beads on. I may have miscounted those. So if you don't have enough, come and get more. Just tell me how many you need. But there won't be enough room for all of the beads on the strand.
So we do.
This is the order for one pipe cleaner.
Yes.
We follow the rules for the second pipe cleaner.
Yeah. And I didn't put enough beads in, so we'll see how many we have. At least do the first pipe cleaner, and then we can work on the second one.
Like put glue on the first one and then put a pastel on the second.
You can, but you don't have enough beads in your bag. I didn't count on enough beads.
What are we learning about
Just
again?
so look at one letter and put them down, and then look at the next letter and put that color goes down.
I don't have
Sorry. I also breathe by the way.
What's T? Oh, red.
You gotta use a bead to cover up your. Does it matter if we use the light blue or the navy blue?
Use the dark blue for the ones that say T. The light ones are called, yeah, the pastel color.
I don't want to have to take it off, Miss Shaul.
Untwist the bottom.
Oh, that's a great idea. I don't understand what we're doing. I'm sorry. This is confusing. So it's like we have the, it says always paired with, but I thought we were following this.
You're following this for the first pipe cleaner.
Okay, so
And then-
that's what I'm doing.
Yep, on the second strand, after you get all these on, you can start following that.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Whoa, stay.
That moment where you lose track of where you are.
Use a bead and put on you.
Yeah.
Eventually, not right now.
Just two? You're welcome. Ah! No! Yes.
And not of white.
White, how many do you need? Yeah, not that creative. Yes.
Oh, that's not.
Yes.
We need a lot more.
How many of each color?
Wait, I need black and blue and red and just all of them.
I'll grab the next.
I need another pastel.
One?
Yep, just one.
Oh, I need black.
What color's pastel?
I'll grab the bags and come around to each table.
I like the
That's
clearest
what you guys
ones.
are missing.
Red. No, thank you.
Okay, were you guys missing? Not yet.
I am.
Shaul,
I need three blacks.
Here's three blacks and black.
Hold on, one table at a time, everyone. Three blacks.
Three black.
So I need 2 more whites.
Well, I lied.
Anna, how many? Wow, I really miscounted some of these. Mel, were you missing any?
We're all pastel.
Kylie, you were only off 3 blacks on that.
That would be
3 pastels.
as long as like.
Well, I was counting these on the floor in the other room. Sam, were you missing any?
So if you just want us to finish the first strand first, and then.
Yeah, just get as far as you can. It's fine if you do it, yeah. Just so long as you have the
And pink. No, not pink.
Okay, we need. These have blacks.
Shaul, I need a black.
They're different.
Count pastels.
And I bet we have one other.
So I need one more pastel. And then
Fit on there, you need a white fitting.
Do you want us to do the second strand when you have 2 beads?
Oh,
I'll come get some. Okay. We should have enough to get almost the whole second strand done. I'm throwing beads everywhere.
Mine's not even thick, can I just?
Kelsey,
You
can I
don't
have
have
a black
to put
one?
all the beads on. I can get all of them to
That's
stick
right.
to the strand.
And then we follow directions on that thing.
I'm gonna push time out here. That was 10 minutes.
That was 10
That was
minutes.
10 minutes. You got the video camera to go. If you go over 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you about a minute to explain how the rest of this should go. And you will take that as learners instead of finishing it what you would have done.
Okay. So you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So does anyone, you guys were all making double helixes. And then around the room, I have mine. I did one for each. There are 3 groups. And I did one for each of them. And thank you, Dr. Wolf. Each of you are gonna have to find which one you matched with. And then with that, there are 3 questions, and from those 3 questions and the list behind it, you would be able to pick which DNA strand you are. So one of them is a monarch butterfly, one of them was a sunflower, and one of them was a human heart. So from those, there are 3 questions, and most of them are making you compare back and forth what things are similar and different about a couple of the different DNA strands. So it's realizing DNA is very similar across the board for a lot of things, but there are just little differences that change from a sunflower to a monarch butterfly and things like that. This is introducing a DNA unit for 10th graders. Okay, what?
What?
You have
Will we have
questions
these?
about it?
Yeah, will we be posting these so in the shared drive?
Do you want us to give her feedback right now?
Yes, the question and the feedback and the forms I had are what did the teacher do to garner your interest, and what could they do better to garner your interest, because it's specific to interest approaches. So if it's okay and we don't do the written feedback for this, we'll just give some verbal feedback. So what did the teacher do well to garner your interest?
I liked this stuff. This was great. We had an activity. It's very simple. Your instructions, I think, were clear enough. You could have gone
And
over it maybe and
if-
re-explained.
If I had planned, I didn't even think about having enough leaves for the second strand.
Right.
So I didn't count those out to put in your bag.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to change my directions last minute when I realized.
Yeah, and
that.
that's okay. But to make this less than 10 minutes and keep us going and not let us get bored with it, I mean, this is 50 beads long, do 30 of them. Or 20, you know, and we'd still get the concept, but we wouldn't have, it wouldn't take as long.
Yeah.
And then we would get to go to your questions and say, oh yeah, this is cool on the butterfly, you know.
Yeah, it's super easy to adapt that because there are parts of DNA that are same and different, so it wouldn't really take away from the
Yeah.
if you made these shorter. Plus, making them one column would probably make me less confused.
Yeah, that actually is a good point.
Making them on one.
One column.
Yeah,
Rather than
obviously you're
two
gonna do that
rows.
when you short them, but 2
Oh, 'cause
rows,
you
I'm
thought
just
they
all of a
went
sudden
with each
thinking, I
other?
have 2 pipe cleaners, I've got 2 rows, and I've got 2 things of instructions.
Yeah, and it was just the typing, it just went on to the second
Yeah.
row on
Yeah.
the Word document.
It's okay.
Landscape.
But this was a good
I was
idea.
just gonna say, you had us pull out this one first and read this, and then this one, and so I was confused, I thought we were doing this one first.
Oh,
Then you
okay.
had us do this one. Just kind of procedure, you have this, us pull this one out first, you think you're gonna start with that one.
We probably could have read this to us and kind of clarified what was going on, because as a student, I'd be like, I'm not gonna read this. So,
I really liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Don't feel like we're picking on you,
No.
because that was a good activity.
yeah.
But I think that the only thing we're all
So
trying to
shortening
improve
it
is the
and
time for you.
Just clarification on directions.
Yeah.
That's kind of what everyone's consensus is.
Yeah,
I was just
so I'll jump in
confused
with the idea is why you had just an idea rough draft piece. And Michelle asked about that. I want to revise step by step, this is how it would perfectly run later on. And that's what everybody will get to share.
Yeah.
So I want to pick on one thing. When you have the bags like this, there's a lot of time to prep it. It's a lot, why don't you just have bowls
Yeah.
of beads?
Yeah.
And you have to do it. So work harder, work smarter, not harder with some of that. Let the students do the work. Don't work so hard. If they can do it, make them do it.
You could have like different bowls for like each table and just have them
Well,
too.
Like sets of bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'd say on your instructions, like Emily was saying, oh, I'm not gonna read this. If you just bulleted, red is always paired with black, blue is always, you wouldn't even have to say, in this baggie do you have da 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 da. When you could have that maybe on a PowerPoint. When you finish, do this. Or I guess you could even include it in here. But the less the reading, the more likely students are to read it. I read it, but